before you want to start anything, do your understudy.
Yes.
If possible, go for training.
Whatever vision you have, you just have to start up with anything. And it's like just like dream. You don't just sit down and feel that those dreams will come when you don't make a step.
Measure your growth with or by where you started from.
Yes.
Okay. You measure your growth by your strength, your accomplishment. Measure your growth according to your laid down goals.
Yes. Good morning, Calabar. Good morning, Malabites, Malabresses, and everyone tuned into Unical Radio International, your number one station for Edu infotainment. I'm talking about education beyond barriers. Yes. This is the Founders Community Network, the platform where we bring to you visionary leaders, we bring to you mind-blowing journeys, and of course, CEOs, founders from many different fields to share their story on the show. I am your host. Of course, you know by now, my name is Eneja Wisdom Eneja, and I'm the wise girl behind the mic. Our guests this morning, as usual, you know that they will blow your mind. And as usual, you know that I will not let the cat out of the bag just yet. I want to keep you in a little bit of suspense. But yes, I'll tell you that our guests today, they are a power couple. Our guests this morning, yes, they are the CEOs, the founders of Kenyor Cakes and Pastries. Yes, they are known for their delicious finger food, their top-notch services, and creative presentation. Heavy on creative. I've seen it. Believe me, it is. They've not only built, a thriving business, but also shown that love can be both sweet at home and in business. I think I like that part a lot because, money does a lot of things to people in love. But you see, these ones, they have defiled the formulas of physics and chemistry and biology. I don't know whether biology have chemistry formula, but they have scattered it. Yes, and they're standing strong, doing well in business, and of course, in love. I will allow the people of the hour introduce themselves. Sir, let's hear you. And welcome to the studio. We're really excited to have you.
Thank you very much, Wisdom.
Thank you very much, our hosts.
Okay, please, can you give us like a brief intro? Who you are, what's your name, before we now kickstart.
Should I say ladies first?
Okay.
Thank you very much again, Wisdom, for having us.
Yeah.
My name is Mimi or Mini.
Wow. Even her
This
name
is
sounds
Mimi.
delicious. Mimi. This is Mimi. Oh my god. So what is your
Yeah,
name?
Mr. Caleb Omini.
Okay. Welcome to the Founders CoNet. We're excited to have you. We already know, I think I've already done like a brief intro about the business, and we're going to get the chance to go deeper into that. So yes, for our listeners out there, it's important for you to know that what began as a few orders from family and friends, now it has quickly grown into a sought-after brand for weddings, birthdays, corporate events, pop-ups, their signature peppered puff-puff. Ooh! Crispy spring rolls, samosa, and spiced chicken. It has become the love of the locals. Yes, it has become their favorite. Now you see, their stories reflect a commitment to innovation, to teamwork, proving that with a shared vision and consistency, love and work can truly blend beautifully. Yes. So today, they join us to share their story, the ups, the downs of building, maintaining, keeping up a business together, and sharing a vision for the future. Let's start with your story. Can you go tell us a bit about your backgrounds? Did either of you grow up in a business-oriented background? Would you say you watched parents or even mentors or guardians build a business, so you were like, okay, I've seen this before? What was it like for you growing up?
Actually, we haven't been in this business, neither two of our families, but
Okay.
I think we've been into this ice cream business. Same, but we have this passion of business right from when we were growing up.
Okay.
We like, doing things different. So So I think this business was her idea. She brought this idea.
Oof.
So
Okay.
she brought the idea of this Kenyor Cakes. It's right from the days of your universities. Even when you graduated. And that was when I met her. She told me about this cake, chops and all those things, pastries. So I encouraged her and I told her it's a very good business. And I think from there I've been
marry a man that will encourage you.
It's not easy, Sha. It's not easy,
Yes.
but I like her passion and everything, how she go about the business, because I know she has had this training not just from one person. I remember the first person that trains you for cake was one lady like that. Then the second person to even the third person.
Wow.
And up to now she's been like.
So it was like, it was growth from one stage. You learned from one person. No, we're not stopping there. You go to the next person. It was like basic, intermediary, then advanced class.
Yes.
This is really inspiring already. But then before founding Kenyor Cakes and Pastries, what kind of work were each of you involved in?
Okay, Wisdom. Well, I think I didn't give this prior information. I'm an anatomist.
Whoa!
I did my first degree from Madonna University.
Wow.
And my master's degree from Abia State University. So before then, I've been into Scholars Connect and all that, where we help people write articles, do assignments. I just say the whole school background stuff.
Yes.
That's what I've been into before now. And then I had volunteered for a couple of NGOs while I was still doing all of that. But basically, I was in the scholarly field. Before I started the business and the brand fully.
That's quite interesting. Anatomy is medically inclined.
Anatomy is basically the foundation of medical sciences.
Whoa. And I know that, from background knowledge, that everything medicine, medical, it's always so tasking, so tedious, and seeing that you studied that, you are an anatomist, and still the love for food did not leave your body. It was still passion for what you wanted, and you went for it.
Yes.
Okay, so how about you? What exactly were you into?
Okay, presently I work with State Technical Education Board. I studied wood engineering at Unical presently, and then I do a lot of designs. So that I said, let me channel this design construction into baking of cake and all these things. To support the family and to support my wife too.
Of course.
So at times she bake and then I do the designs and all those things. With fondant, play with fondant and make sure the cake gives us what we
So this is cake architecture.
Yes.
My God. This is interesting. But then how did both of you meet and how long have you been married? Was it food that brought you together?
Okay, let me say I've known my husband for over a decade. But we've been married just 3 years.
Oh wow.
Yes, but I've known him for like the longest. His family and mine have always been close family friends, and then from there we became friends, and all that. While I was about to start my business, although he has always known I have this passion for baking. Like I started baking right from my secondary school days. Even when I failed, I'll make the funny ones, and my parents will always like push me and all that. So when I was done with school and we were almost planning our wedding, I told him we will need to take this to the next level. So that was where it all started from. I had to keep going and learning and keep taking courses and all that until here we are.
So was that what inspired Kenyor Cakes and Pastries?
Well, the inspiration is my passion first off, and then I would say Sapa also inspired it because after school, after my master's too, I was just at home and I was not having money, and then the small thing I was doing was not helping
Paying
make
off.
ends meet enough.
Yeah.
So I had to like, no, I have a skill, I
Yes.
should do something. So I just had to, go and do 2 more trainings. The first one I trained with an Indian woman who
Wow.
taught me the art of making samosa and spring rolls, because samosa and spring rolls are basically Asian
Yes.
snacks.
Yes.
So it was a nice one training with her. After that, I had to go and do another one before I start the business proper. So that's how it started. I think the passion has been the inspiration, and then needing to make ends meet too.
I think the highlight from what she said for me would be that, it started as her passion, but she didn't carry it on alone. She had a support system. Singles out there, I think this is your cue to feel bad. Go get yourself a man that will support you, not tear down your dreams, but someone who is going to be behind you, not see your skill as just something that he cannot stoop low to. Whoever thinks that a gift you have, a skill you have, is stooping low, I think you need a different man. But let me focus on my work before they come for me. What gap or opportunity in the market did you notice that motivated this start?
Am I talking a lot? Should my husband answer the question?
Either way.
let me take it from there.
Okay.
Well, I noticed that as at the time when we started, so many people were doing a lot of things, a lot of snacks were out there, but they were not really giving the thing as it was supposed to be.
Yes.
The quality was not always there. Like, most people just come in to, deliver snacks and that's the end. They didn't bear in mind like the health of the people.
Yes.
They didn't bear in mind what the people really needed at that point. So I think I cued into it when I think I was reading an article the other time on how we make I think turmeric puff puff.
Wow.
And all of those small things they add to boost it up. I was like, no, I want to dive into making something very healthy.
Yes,
like, as a matter of fact, I have customers who would say they are lactose intolerant, they are this and they are that. So I try to marry my business and also the idea of the consumer's health in mind. I'm really, really picky about that. So I think the gaps I was able to fill was trying to dish out something outside there that will not only be savory, but someone can, sit down and comfortably eat it and enjoy it. Because you would see most persons I know that would say, I don't like eating puff puff. I don't like eating this. I don't like eating this because of the oil, and all that. And that's because most persons who do this, they don't use very good oil to make this. So we are really specially, and particular about the health of our people, our consumers out there. Yes.
Well, you did also mention that at some point Sakpa was what motivated this. How would you say, how exactly did you start up initially? Was it savings? Did you have to borrow? Did you need some sort of funding or partnership at the very beginning?
I think that was family support.
Okay.
That was family support, because just like having a child that has a passion for something, I know that where we find ourselves in the government of nowadays, you understand. So you need to create something for yourself. So since she has this passion, they have to support her.
Yes.
It finance her with some money and all those things, and she started up here with her. We've been trying, we've been trying.
But since then till now, what would you say is the biggest challenge that you faced, in your first year of operation, and how did you overcome it? Lights, as in electricity. Wow.
Yes.
Please, what exactly does that entail?
At times when you're working, especially cake, when you're baking cake, and and when they took light, that particular time, even if it is 5 minutes or 10 minutes, that cake is there. If care is not taken, it will get bad.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it will get bad, and we've experienced those things. And then when you don't have the finances to, make it up, it becomes a problem. So you must make sure, if it's your customer.
Yes.
So you need to try to make sure that you give her what or he wanted. So that is how we the challenges we face, and
So there
we
were
try to
times
be
where you
sure.
had to bear losses.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
actually, even for the samosa and spring rolls and all that,
Yes.
we know we do a whole lot of vegetables.
Vegetables, they
I
don't
think
last.
have had up to 4 times where I've stocked up my fridge with vegetables, protein, and all that, and all of a sudden, power supply got bad and faulty, and I lost a lot and everything and all that, and that's just been the one very big
Whoa.
challenge. And so we have to spend a lot to doing fuel, fueling the gen to pick up the refrigerators and all that. So power, basically, and I'll tell you, most entrepreneurs out there will still complain the same. Power has been a challenge in the business.
I think now I want to, shift to the branding aspect, because now the pastries come with such beautiful packaging. I'm wondering if it has been like that all the while, and if it hasn't, what exactly were the processes? How did you go about building branding? Building the brand, even up to the packaging and everything. What were the experiences that are recognizable, the whole journey of building your brand?
Okay. Just like fashion, food is also dynamic. Food trends change over time and all that. Formerly, let's deviate. We used to have moi in leaves.
Yes.
But if you check the trend now,
I
you
still
see
love
moi
those.
in very nice plastic plates, very
True.
nice, packs and all that. So
Yes.
I did a whole lot of understudy. Okay, just like the Bible says, if you want to build the house, you have to count the cost. I had to go down. I watch other people who have been in the line of business before me by, I think, 10 years interval, 5 years interval. I actually have mentors too
Wow.
in the business. So there are sometimes I reach out to some of my mentors and like, this, how do I do this? How do I do this? And sometimes they'll tell me, I don't like what you've been using to pack this thing for some time. This is what is trending now. This. So you have to, it's been a whole journey of learning, unlearning, and doing things.
Relearning,
Yes, and
yes.
relearning. You cannot, if you check the cakes they used to do like 5 years before now, it's not what's the cake trends
Yes,
now.
at
So
all.
these things change. So as a baker or a pastry person, you have to be updated all the
Yes,
time with the
yes.
current trends. So I
Yes.
keep trying my best to stay afloat with the current trends.
What marketing strategies would you say helped you to gain people's attention?
I think I'll say this the quality.
The quality.
Thank you. Yeah, my husband said it.
Yes.
Because you're in a market where you have competition and all
Yes,
that.
yes.
You have to deal with the quality, because you know that whoever tests your product with other people's product, they will always see the difference.
Yes,
and that's the
very
reason why
true.
Kenyor shops is, I think, different.
Top notch.
I think your whether your director or so
Yes.
tested it and then really confirmed that, man.
Yes, as you
this
said,
has
we
be
had to
covered.
have
Yes,
you.
we
Yes.
have to.
I think the business has actually thrived on recommendation. That's just the only thing I'll tell you, because
Wow.
for me, I'm more like an introvert, so I don't really, I don't really go out
It doesn't
so
show.
much.
I mean, there are a lot of cameras on you right now. You're doing so well.
So it's just been the recommendation, and then from
Yes.
family and friends, and then other activities I've hosted and all that. But I've always been choosy about the quality I
The
dish out.
quality, yes.
Because trust me, where my business has taken me to, I never imagined I'll
It's
step
so-
into such places
Hallelujah.
because of the quality. So it's just the quality. The quality is my marketing strategy, seriously.
I know by now you should have picked up the major point here, that quality makes you stand out even besides competition. So it's very, 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 very possible that you have 100, 1,000 people doing the same thing you're doing. But what makes you stand out? That is what you must must keep in mind. The phone line will be open in a jiffy, but for now, just in case you're joining us, oh yes, we are following and we can see your comments. Keep dropping your comments, keep engaging. Yes, the call line is open. The number to call is 08094444058. We'll take your calls now. We want you to call in. You know how we do this thing now. Pick a number, I ask you the question, and if you get it right, you win a hot, delicious pack of small chops. Hey, you need to taste this thing, because if my MD tasted it and said we must have these people, then you know that it is worth it. Now we are live on Facebook and of course on YouTube as well. It's Unical Radio International. Mr. Obase Oyi Thompson, thank you very much. I can see your comments. You said great job. Thank you so much. Adela Jubilee, incredible couple and guest with vast knowledge of their product and services, especially the lady. Ooh, nice one from Unical Radio. From Rita Stephen Bassi, Kenyor Cakes and Pastries. She stands out in her quality and she makes the best small chops. Yes, thank you very much. We are still taking more comments, but let's not waste so much time. Okay, we have the first caller for today. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is
Francisca Emmanuel. I'll have you pick a number. I'll read out the question to you. You get it right, you win a pack of small chops.
Okay, so I'm going to pick number 4.
Number 4. Is that your lucky number? Are you sure you want number 4?
Yes, I'm really sure I want number 4.
Okay. Francisca, I like your voice.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate it.
Good one. Okay, number 4. Who is your host?
Okay.
You have less than 5 seconds. I've said
All right.
I've said the host name like 62 times on this episode already.
My name is Eneja Wisdom.
Okay, beautiful. Congratulations. You just got yourself a hot, delicious pack of small chops. Give us a text on WhatsApp on this same line.
Oh my God, thank you.
Thank you so much for calling in. Congratulations. Okay. So while we wait for your calls, I will focus on my guest because that's what I'm paid to do. So yes, I think I've been saving this question. Hey, another caller. You will excuse me, please. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, hello, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, so this is Uba calling from Alabo.
Good one, Uba. Pick a number. I'll read out the question to you. You get it right. You win yourself a delicious pack of small chops.
Okay, I'll pick number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah.
What radio station are you tuned to right now?
Okay, I'm listening to Unical Radio International 103.5 FM.
Our full government name. Great one. Okay. Congratulations. Give us a text on WhatsApp. Identify yourself properly. And we have your small chops waiting, sitting pretty for you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Season 2.
Yes. Welcome. This is season 2.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Unical Radio.
Hi. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Daniel. I'm calling from Atimbo.
Daniel from Atimbo. Daniel, you pick a question. I'll read it out to you. You get it right. You win a pack of small chops. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Okay, I'll pick my birthday date, question number 6.
Number 6. When is your birthday?
6th of June to be precise.
6th of June. Okay, until next year. Okay, number 6. At what time does the Founders CoNet air?
Founders CoNet usually air at 10 a.m. in the morning.
Okay. I'm waiting for the completion. 10 a.m. every
10 a.m. every Tuesday morning.
Beautiful, that's it. Congratulations, you just won yourself a delicious pack of small chops. Give us a text on WhatsApp. You know the drill already. Identify yourself, and we have your small chops sitting pretty, waiting for you. Congrats. Okay. Oh, we have another comment from Rita Stephen Bassi. Please, can you send the numbers again? Okay, I will say it again. The number to call is 08094444058. I'll take it again for clarity. 08094444058. Yes, there you have it. We have another caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. I can hear you.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
Honestly, I'm calling from a replay, so
Okay, pick a number.
I'm speaking for class 5.
Number 5.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. On what day of the week does the show air?
On Tuesday.
On Tuesdays. Okay, that would be correct. Give us a text on WhatsApp, identify yourself, and you win yourself a delicious pack of small chops. Congratulations.
Wow, thank you.
Okay, so you have been in business for a while together, working together as a couple. We know that it is not easy, right? So how do you divide the roles, the responsibilities amongst yourselves in business? To avoid clashes, how exactly do you avoid clashes? How do you divide, like, you know what, you do this, you do this?
I would say, as a wife
Mm-hmm.
and as my husband, we try to define ourselves and define our responsibilities. We know that there's time for everything.
Mm-hmm.
When it's time for family, it's time for family. As a matter of fact, there are some times when we are having alone family time with the children, and whatever comes in, whatever order comes in, we're like, we bounce that and like,
Yes.
can we reschedule for another day?
Another day.
Yes, we try to make sure that we uphold our core family values, and then we work with time. We try to, the ones we can't handle, we share the responsibility to someone outside to help us. If it's for market runs, we can find somebody run the market runs. I have 2 children, so I'm at home. I'm mostly at home, so I try to not overburden myself and overburden him too. So we try to share these responsibilities.
So that would mean that definitely you set boundaries.
Yes.
Okay, then how exactly do you handle, I think this one, how do you handle disagreements or, business stress while keeping your relationship strong? What if there is a little misunderstanding at home and you have to, deal with a very big deal together? How do you do it? How do you manage disagreements and still, work to keep the relationship strong?
I would say that actually we don't allow the disagreements or anything like disagreement to come into our business, even families and friends. We try to make sure we keep anything that has to do with us one side, business one side, then friends and well wishers. So even if we have that agreement or disagreement, even if you come to the house, you won't know.
You won't know.
You won't know whether we have disagreement because we take care of you, we treat you well, the same way we would have treated you and all those things.
Yes.
And then at times, I try to make sure if she's angry, if I'm at fault, I try to please her.
Okay.
Try to make something to make her happy.
Yes,
something that will make her happy to share. Over times, I just do things that do more than what she has asked me to do.
Sometimes I want him to be multitasking or every other person.
Okay, she puts it on you.
Yes,
I want him to pack this thing,
At that point, I'm where she's my boss, so I have to do this exactly.
I like that.
If I don't do this with, I said you should.
It's not like this.
I said, I'm sorry,
I will do it.
It's that understanding. He
Yes.
understands that at that point, that's when you were talking from the beginning, it's just good to marry somebody you understand and somebody who would, fan your flames and give you that wing to fly. Because I will give it to my husband. My husband has been 100% supportive.
A
I
big
must
shout
say.
out to you, Mr. Caleb.
So that he understands me, that sometimes when I'm under pressure, if it's someone who doesn't understand, like, why are you shouting?
Why are you
This
shouting?
thing, but when he
Yes.
sees me, I'm all over the
knows that
place.
you're
He
under
knows this
pressure.
time so he will try to, understand with me at that time. And when everything is ready, when the pack has been delivered and I'm sitting there, he'll be like, now what for you?
Now what for you? I can imagine. So all of you Pabloettes dating some very, very funny Pablos that will look you in the eyes and tell you to shut up and you sit in the corner like a cat. Can you see that you're with the wrong person? Now you need someone who not only supports you but also understands you. He knows when she's working under pressure, it's a lot, she's heated, and he still flows with her. You will not notice till after everything, and it just ends with "Nawa for you." Can you imagine? No fights, no. Oh, I want to be married. So yes, how would you say your business has evolved from where it started to now?
It's been over 5 years.
Over 5 years.
Yes, I've seen growth. I've seen growth. Growth shouldn't be a generalized thing.
I'm
Growth
so sorry,
should
we
be-
have a caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning,
Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Christiana, calling from Biko.
Okay, pick a number, I'll read the questions out to you, get it right, and you know the drill.
2.
Number 2 has already been answered.
You there?
Number 2 has been answered. You have number 1, you have number 3, you have number 7, 8, 9, 10. Number 1. What is the name of today's guest's business?
Kenyor Cakes and Pastries.
Let's give you another try.
Kenyor Pastries.
Even network doesn't agree with you.
Pastries.
Let's give you one more try. Okay, you have the chance to give us a call again and answer correctly. And to our other listeners, this is expo to you because you already know what number 1's question is. So just call sharp, answer it before her. Okay, let me focus on my guest again. We have another caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Victory from Goldie.
Let's pick a number and read it out to you. Get it right and you know the drill.
Okay, number 3.
Number 3. What is the name of this show?
Founders Community Network.
Otherwise known as?
FCO.
Eh? Okay, I will give it to you. You answered right the first time. I was just trying to twist it around for you. It's otherwise known as the Founders CoNet. Where did you get FCO from?
Founders Community.
Okay, give us a text on WhatsApp, identify yourself, and we have your small jobs waiting for you. Congratulations.
Alright, thank you.
Sure. Yes. Where do you see Kenyor Cakes and Pastries in the next few years? Now, I emphasize on that thing for that caller that was saying what is in her mind. But before you answer, I will just take this call real quick. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Sorry, I'm back.
Okay, so do you want to answer right now?
Yes.
Okay, let's hear you. Yes, yes, it is.
Kenyor Cakes and Pastries.
Good job. Give us a text on WhatsApp. That's the right answer, and we'll have your pastries waiting for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So I think we were on another question before I interrupted you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think you were talking about growth.
Yes.
Well, in a nutshell, growth shouldn't be measured from another person's lens.
Not at all.
Yes, because if you see somebody who has been in this industry or some industry for say 20 years, you won't measure their growth with you who have just started in say 5 years.
True.
Yes. So you don't try to compete with another person who have been in this industry for this long. So you should be able to measure your growth with or by where you started from.
Yes.
Okay. You measure your growth by your strengths, your accomplishments. Because before any, any industry, before any company or something, there have been laid down goals and visions. So you should be able to measure your growth according to your laid down goals. Like if in say 2025 or in 2020 to 2026 I had written down that I want to be able to acquire maybe a machine, a social machine for my business. That's a goal and that's growth. But if you're measuring from the lens of another person who has acquired over 100 of such machines, you'll be doing yourself bad.
Yes.
So growth should be measured according to your own laid down goals.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let me take this call real quick. It's been buzzing. Hello, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Jennifer. I'm calling from Nigeria.
Okay, pick a number. I'll ask you the question. You get it right and you know the drill.
Okay, number 7.
Number 7. What season of the show are we currently in?
Season 2.
Season 2. Great job. I think we made these questions really, really simple. But good job. Give us a text on WhatsApp and we have your pastries waiting for you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay, good one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Blessing from Grody.
Blessing, calm down. I took your call. Okay, Blessing, pick a number. You have number 8 and number 9 left. Number 8, 9, 10.
Okay. Number 8.
Number 8. What episode are we on today?
Episode 3.
Are you unsure?
I'm sure.
Okay, good one. That's the correct answer. Give us a text on WhatsApp. She's so excited. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're about to round up. I want you, sir, to give us, an advice. What advice do you have for young entrepreneurs out there, people who want to start up something, but maybe they feel like they are not prepared, maybe they don't have enough money, or they just feel limited by one thing or the other. What advice would you say you have for them?
The fact is that it's not safe. Just like the Bible says, do not despise a little beginning.
Beginning.
Understand? So, whatever vision you have, you just have to start up with anything. Understand? Just like dream. You don't just sit down and feel that those dreams will come when you don't make a step.
Yes.
You just have to do something, no matter how little it is. Just encourage yourself and you see yourself moving. Okay, just the advice I can give for young
I think I want you to hammer on that again, but let me just take this call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Faithful. I'm calling from Municipal.
Faithful, you have a beautiful name. We have number 9 and 10 left. Which one would you go for?
Number 9.
Number 9. Where is Unical Radio located?
Okay, Unical Radio is located at inside University of Calabar, ICTA building.
Say that again.
Inside the University of Calabar, ICTA building.
Did you say ICTA?
IPPA.
Oh, IPPA. Okay. That is correct. You must be a student of the university for you to know where it is. Gone. But good one, give us a text on WhatsApp and you just won yourself a delicious pack of small chops.
Thank you.
Like it's only ladies. Plenty ladies. I think ladies, people like free things. And you are single. You don't have somebody supporting you. Okay, let me take this last call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Esther, you never allow me ask you what's your name. Is it your shoe? Esther, is it your show? Okay, Esther, we have just number 10 left. Name 3 other shows on Unical Radio. Sorry, Pele. Jay, it's only on Tuesday you used to listen to Unical Radio and you want to win small chops. God have catch you. Okay, you have the chance to do your findings, and to our other listeners, you have the chance to do your findings. We're still live on Facebook and on YouTube. Find out real quick. We're about to round up. Give me a call. Not even done. Okay, good one. Give me a call and answer the question. Yes. So Mr. Caleb was telling us that no matter what you have at hand, do not despise your little beginning. Start small. Start. If you keep dreaming and you do not take steps, you do not take action, then your dream will just be in your head. It will most possibly die in your head. So take a step. Let me take this last call. I want these small chops to finish today. Okay. Our last caller for today. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning. My name is Kenyor. I'm calling from Abasi.
Okay, the way you spelled it out, Abasi. We have just number 10 left, and I'll read the question out to you. Name 3 other shows on Unical Radio.
Okay, we have the Rush Hour show.
Okay.
We have the Sport Corner.
Say that again.
The Sport Corner.
Okay.
And then we have the State of the Nation.
It seems like you are a regular. You listen to us a lot.
Unical Radio. I listen to Unical Radio.
Oh my God. Good one. Good one. Congratulations. Give us a text on WhatsApp. You've won yourself a hot and delicious pack of small chops. Congrats.
Hey, thank you.
Okay, a big shout out to all of our listeners so far. But yes, Ma, you were telling us something before we round up.
Okay, I was like, before you want to start anything, do your understudy.
Yes.
You know, if possible, go for training. The training you undergo will give you that boost of confidence in doing whatever you want to do. And also, beginning, you just need to begin small. Start small. Start from where you are. Start with what you have.
Yes.
And then also start afraid. It's
Start
okay to start
afraid.
afraid. It's okay to start not convinced. It's okay to start, not being fully aware or not being sure. But don't start.
Yes.
But just start. Start
Just
afraid.
start.
It's okay.
Just
You go
start.
from there.
Finally, how can customers reach or book Kenyor Chops? This is your time. Tell us.
Okay.
Yes.
We have our lines. Our social media handles.
Yes.
We are Kenyor Chops 01 on Instagram.
Okay.
We have Mimi Caleb Omini on Facebook.
Okay.
Then you can reach us on WhatsApp via 070-34686856. And then we take bookings at
Ma, can you
least.
please take the number again?
Okay, the number again 070-34686856. Both call and WhatsApp.
Yes.
So we take bookings at least 24 hours or 5-hour prior notice.
Okay. Okay, beautiful. I have some rapid fire questions before I conclude. Between the both of you, who is the better cook?
I'm the one, no.
You see the way she rushed and took her title. So do you have a contrary opinion?
I just kept quiet because I know she can fry it. She can fry it more than me, but I know she used to come.
I'm a better cook, I bake.
Okay, let's give it to her. What is one ingredient that you both cannot do without inside the kitchen? If it's not there, we cannot do anything. One ingredient.
So
That is Maggie too. Maggie.
Salt, Maggie. Okay, I think seasoning will suffice. Yes. Okay. What is one word that describes the business?
unforgettable rich taste.
Kenyor chops.
Okay, that's interesting. What's the first thing you do in the morning?
Pray.
See power couple. Hey, I will marry by this time.
Amen.
By this time, you should not pressure me, Joe. Stop it. What a beautiful and inspiring conversation it's been with Mr. and Mrs. Kenyor. I mean, we gave you a name by your business.
Yes, very much allowed.
A couple proving that love and business can truly blend like puff puff and pepper sauce. See what I did there? Their story reminds us that dreams don't just rise in ovens. Oof! They rise with consistency, with love, and with teamwork. Now, to every listener with a dream, start small, stay consistent, and build with heart. I'll leave you with this quote for today. There is no sincerer love than the love of food. This quote is by George Bernard Shaw. I beg to differ. There is no sincerer love than the love of God. Yes. Okay. Follow us on our social media handles: Unical Radio International on Facebook, Unical Radio International on YouTube. On X it is Unical Rain 1, and on Instagram it is Unical Radio International. Just in case you're tuning in now, sorry, but you still have the chance to listen to other amazing shows on Unical Radio International 103.5 FM, your number one stop for Edu Infotainment. I'm talking about education beyond barriers. This has been the Founders Community Network. That's all the time we have for today. My name is Eneja Wisdom Eneja, and I'm that wise girl behind the mics.